All right, today we're gonna talk about how many times should you actually post as a business owner. Let's go ahead and get into it. So there's a lot of people who have very different opinions about this topic, and the one that I think is the most effective and most accurate, here's the strategy. You wanna start at the beginning, posting as much as you possibly can. Like if it's 5 times a week, great. If it's 7 times a week, great. At the very beginning, you're going to just be in a learning process and learning how content works, how to come up with ideas that are going to potentially go viral. And then you do this by doing a lot of research, seeing what's already working, and don't reinvent the wheel, just recreate it in your situation. So you're gonna do this for a good 3-4 months, and you're gonna find out exactly what your audience wants to see from you. After about 3 or 4 months of posting very consistently, you're gonna have a good idea of what a good piece of content looks like, and you'll know this by the view count, the amount of time they're watching your videos, and how long they stay on your videos before they swipe or exit off. So once you do this, you're going to purely focus on the quality of the content, because you can make 7 bad videos and it won't get as many views or engagement as 2 very good high quality videos that you spend time on. And so once you get to this point, the ideal frequency for me, I post once a day, every single day, whenever I can, for every single week. On YouTube, I post at least 1 to 2 videos per week, hopefully more. And the more you do it, the better you'll get at making quality content videos, even at a higher quantity or a higher rate. Now, I wouldn't recommend to post any more than this. The reason being, people are gonna start getting annoyed with your content popping up on their feeds. And nobody likes somebody who spams their email, their messages. Nobody likes people who are trying to sell them something in that sort of manner. You wanna put out a lot of content, but not as so much that they get annoyed. Now, some tips and tricks on how to put out this much content. The biggest thing is gonna be called batch creation. You're gonna sit down for 1 to 2 hours, film 10 to 12 videos that are long form, and whenever I say long form, they're gonna be YouTube videos. You're then gonna go and repurpose this single YouTube video to become Instagram Reels, TikToks using AI editors like Opus Clips. You're gonna then throw it into ChatGPT, and you're gonna take the transcription and you're gonna get email campaigns from it, you're gonna get blog posts from it, you're gonna get ebook copies from that video, and you're gonna be able to repurpose this one piece of content into 2 weeks worth of solid stuff that is text-based content, it's email content, it's blog content, all the things from this one YouTube video. And now you have 10 to 12 YouTube videos that you can go and do this over and over and over and over again. Especially if it's good content, you're gonna be able to repurpose that thing multiple times. And I know the struggle of creating this much content, because I struggled creating this much content. And whenever I figured this out, it's really whenever we started getting all the leads from content. If I didn't have social media, I wouldn't have a business right now. The type of job that I have started and done, which is Howdy Media, that's my video production company, we wouldn't have been able to find the people that we have found unless we had posted on social media. And I can track nearly 99% of all our business going back to social media from the very beginning. So to wrap this video up, once you're posting content for a few months, make sure to track all of your analytics. What is the click-through rate? What is the watch time? How long are people staying on your videos and engaging with it before they leave? All of these things go into effect in the YouTube algorithm, the TikTok algorithm, all look at these numbers and decide based on that whether or not it's a good piece of content. And if it's good, the algorithm will keep pushing it. People will keep liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, engaging with that piece of content. And then once you have that data, then you can focus on, okay, none of these videos that didn't get very many views worked, so let's just never do that again. Double down on the things that do work. Once you have figured this out, you have then unlocked the content system that is required to be a content creator, and an effective one at least. So pay attention to your analytics, listen to your audience. If something gets more views, keep doing that thing. Keep batch creating and think of it as a long-term investment, because you're building a digital asset and you're building a replication, a multiplication of yourself and your content and your brand. And so just keep putting out content. This isn't going to be a 1 week transformation. This has to be over 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years of making content, and you will continually see the compound effect take into place whenever you go throughout your business. Just post as much as you can, but don't overpost, and you'll be set and good to go. So if you like this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I wanted to give a quick shout out to our brand builders community that's coming up. If you're a business owner or a creative just like me, we're starting a community, and it's going to be a private community. It's going to be paid, but what we're doing, if you join the wait list, if you're one of the first 50 people to join, which it's almost full, so you need to go ahead and get it signed up. If you join the wait list, you're going to have free lifetime access to this community, and it's going to be coaches, it's going to be mentors, and a whole network of people who are like-minded and see the value of social media and content. And so that's going to be a link in the description. If you want to learn more about this stuff, this is the kind of thing that we're going to be talking about and learning about every single week. And so I hope to see you there. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you like this content, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.